The hammerhead is possibly the most peculiar looking of all the sharks. With 9 total species of hammerhead, each one has its own uniquely peculiar look and designs. The great hammerhead is the largest of the hammerhead species. The scalloped hammerhead is the generic species that comes to most people's minds when they think of hammerheads. The smooth hammerhead is distinguished by their slightly more rounded heads, giving them superior visual awareness compared to other hammerheads. The winghead, as you can see, has the most pronounced eye width. The bonnethead, in contrast, has a smaller and rounded head shape. The scalloped bonnethead is a rarer and more unknown species, but it closely resembles the bonnethead. The scoophead, on a basic level, simply appears to be a larger version of the bonnethead. The small-eyed hammerhead is extremely self-explanatory. It has small eyes. As each species is spread almost all across the world, hammerheads have established themselves as a stable force in their ecosystem. Unfortunately, they currently hold a critically endangered status due to external human pressures. However, when it comes to their natural strengths outside of the effects of humanity, they've somewhat mastered the art of being a shark. Hammerheads can bite with a force of 2,400 newtons. For a frame of reference, a grizzly bear is capable of exerting a bite force of about 1,410 newtons. Even though the great white shark bites with a force of 10,000 newtons, where the hammerhead may lack in raw strength on an individual level, they make up for it in their sheer numbers. The hammerhead's strategy of traveling in schools increases safety and survival dramatically. So, while a hammerhead on its own may lose in combat, as a unified force, they are not to be reckoned with. Let's admire their ability to utilize their teamwork, but shall we also address the elephant in the room? The hammerhead has evolved an abnormally broad snout with a pair of widely gapped eyes. This makes them seem like an alien from a different galaxy, which is undoubtedly goofy looking, but have you ever stopped to think about why they might have evolved for this absurd feature? Hammerheads actually have a surprisingly excellent binocular vision. With their eyes being that far apart on their heads, they can see behind and in front of themselves at the same time. And the large surface area on the front of their snout also optimizes their electroreceptive abilities. All sharks and some fish possess this ability to sense the electric currents given off by surrounding organisms. However, hammerheads do it by far the best due to the expanded surface, making them even more sensitive to weaker electric fields. These two fantastic advantages of the widened snout have given the hammerhead the greatest spatial awareness of any shark. This means that virtually nothing can escape their concentration, resulting in them being fierce and effective hunters.